Well, hello. I am live. This is my first live by myself. So if you're there, let me know, send me a heart or something. Uh I this morning I went live and I announced my new podcast, which is called The State of Grace. So today I'm going to do a short live, but I wanted to ask you, what is your state of grace? Let me tell you first what it means to me. The state of grace to me, it means a state of love, joy, and peace, regardless of our circumstances. So that's what the state of grace is about for me. Now, what is it for you? Is it, perfect happiness? Is it perfect peace? Is it having money? What is it? I want to know. So let me know what it is. Um, I also wanted to tell you that this podcast is going to kind of encompass everything that I've been doing. Oh, hi. How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, so this, that Dave, that I do like a lot of different podcasts, I have like four different podcasts. And then I thought, well, maybe I should put everything together in one podcast, right? So this podcast is going to make you think, it's going to make you cry, and it's going to make you laugh. So all of that, and it's going to be fun as always, right? Because I am all about the fun. I want to make things fun. So I would love to get your input. And that's why I wanted to do the live because I appreciate y'all's input. And um, so, first of all, if you can tell me what your state of grace is, that would be amazing. What is your state of grace, your ideal state of being in your life? So while you think about that, I wanted to tell you all the segments that I'm thinking, all the things that I'm thinking that I'm going to include in the podcast. That, by the way, this is the like brand new news. We are going to um, air the first episode on January 27th of next year. So we are going to shoot it, and some parts of it are going to be live, and some parts we're going to do B rolls because we can't, there's things that I want to do that we can't do in studio. So, okay, so let me tell you, so what it's going to be about. So I'm going to invite guests, some in the industry and some are not, in the entertainment industry or not. And we are going to talk about how they overcame their challenges, and maybe share with us the tools that they used to reach their own state of grace, how they overcame that challenge. And it could be, drinking, it could be cancer, it could be another disease, it could be narcissistic abuse. So it's going to be something that they had to overcome. So that's going to be like the through line of the whole podcast. But in between, it's going to be like a talk show, okay? Like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, where, they have the different guests and they talk to them, but then in between, they do sketches and they have musical guests. So I'm going to probably have musical guests. I'm thinking about that. I am also, I'm scrolling. Um, okay, so there's going to be health and fitness because I'm a swimming instructor and also a personal trainer. So I'm passionate about health and fitness, and I think that we all can share our tips on health and fitness. We're going to have people, like personal trainers. We're going to have other type of athletes or nutritionist. So I'm thinking on those lines. So I would love to have the health and fitness. Then there's going to be a segment that's going to be travel with Grace. And I love to, oh, thank you, Grace, Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Fallon. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So I love to travel, as you know that, Dave. I love to travel, and I'm bought a new car, so I'm doing like little trips on the West Coast right now. And so I'm going. I bought a new 4K camera. I'm so excited. And I bought it with 0% interest at Best Buy, and it's a great camera. So I'm going to shoot when I'm traveling, and then I'm going to put a segment together for you with the fun parts about that place. You know, in case you want to go to that place, and I'll give you the tea. Yes, I know you love to travel too. So I'll give you guys the tea on what to do, what's fun, and I'll shoot everything. I'll shoot whatever the spirit moves me to do, you know. So okay, so then we're gonna have another segment. I'm thinking, can you top this? And so I am going to read like weird stuff that men have told me, for example. That's one example, right? Or weird things that happened to me. So I'm going to ask you, the audience, this is going to be live. Send me your stories, right? And if you send me your stories, I'll read your stories with your approval and permission, of course. So that's going to be fun because everybody has a crazy story. So then, I don't know if you guys have seen the Tias. Have you seen the Tias, Dave? That is a sitcom that actually had a short film that we submitted, and we were accepted at the Listening Room Film Festival in Louisiana. So we're very excited. We're going to write a sitcom pilot about that, and it's the Tias, and it's Marisa and Consuelo, who are two cousins whose husband. Yeah, thank you, Shannon, for the Tias. So you know how it is, right? Marisa and Consuelo, they were like they're newly divorced, and their husbands left them to become women, to transition into women. So now they're on their own, and they scheme, trying to start new businesses, and they fail at everything they do. So that's going to be the Tias. But what I'm going to do on the podcast is I'm going to bring my character. Her name is Consuelo, and she's very, very judgy. She will tell you, "Oh, honey, you're so cute, but those pants, what's happening there? Okay, it's like those holes. What are you gonna put in there? Not cute." So stuff like that, like backhanded compliments. She's the queen of judgment. So the segment, I want to call it Consuelo's Court. Okay. So she's going to, you guys actually would be fun if you guys submit something like, what do you think of this outfit or whatever? Or if I just like do it with people in the studio. And so it's going to be Consuelo's Court, and I'm going to judge everybody and also celebrities. Like I can, judge the way they dress, the way they act. So yeah, she's going to judge everybody. Okay. Judge Judy ain't got nothing on Consuelo. Okay. Consuelo's Court, baby. That's going to be a segment. All right. So we have that. Hi, Howard. Good to see you. Should be a fun show character. Yes, yes, it's super fun. We have so much fun doing the Tias. Actually, we with Stephanie Tejada, we improv everything. We just do like, okay, this is the scene. We're gonna do this, this, and that. We improv everything, and then we, of course, we edit and we stay in character like 100% of the time. So it's so much fun. I love doing the Tias. Okay, so another segment I was thinking that could be really fun. I'm a nerd. I'm kind of like a closet nerd because many people, no cue cards. No, no cue cards at all. Oh, she don't need no cue cards, girl. No, no, no. She knows who she is. Okay. So yeah, no cue cards at all. Um, so no, we improvise everything. Okay, so the next one, pardon my ADD, I'm all over the place. So the other one is going to be that I'm thinking about. It's going to be called quantum nerds, and we're going to talk about quantum physics. I have a friend, well, somebody I just met actually, but we're friends. I call everybody a friend because I feel like they're my friends. I meet someone, I hit it off. They're my friends. So it's going to be called Quantum Nerds, and we're going to talk about quantum physics. But like, okay, so I have a book. Let me see. Let me show you. It's really fun. and it's called Quantum Physics for Dummies. Okay, so this is the kind of level of quantum physics that we're going to talk about. And definitely we will invite some quantum nerds, on the segment. And it's fascinating. I love quantum physics. I think it's super fascinating. Yes, nice, right? It is something that it's actually linked to spirituality also, which is fascinating to me. um it's like a whole different world. The Newtonian way of understanding physics is completely gone. So quantum physics is it, baby. So we're going to have that segment. And then I have like different shows on different series on my fan site by subscription, and I am going to actually transfer some of those series, which are a lot of fun, like greeting cards for my ex, boyfriend, girlfriend. Those are really fun. There's one called poopism, but it's with the other word. It's like poop happens to you, right? And so it's like moral of the story. So I have those. I have like tons. My mind is like a bad neighborhood. You don't want to go there because it's like all kinds of things going on. So anyway, that's gonna be another thing. And yeah, so I'll have like short clips of like very quick, like 1-2 minutes that are gonna be fun all throughout the show. And then at the end, I'm gonna do like a recap, like Carol Burnett, right? Like I'm gonna recap the whole show, and it's gonna be interactive. Also, like you guys, you enjoy my neighborhood. You are very brave, Dave. Very, very brave. So, I wanted to ask you because here are two on this live, which is 11 at night. And let me tell you why it's at 11 at night. You're not going to believe. Okay, so I do a million things at a time, right? I teach swimming, I tutor, I do the entertainment business, stand up, blah, blah, blah. I edit my own shows, I film them. So I do a lot of stuff. So, um, I am now with NITV Network, right? And they produce my podcast. They're going to produce my podcast. And and Paxton, who is the guy that if you guys watch the earlier announcement of the State of Grace podcast, I was like improving with Paxton. And so Paxton was he said 11 a.m., right? But my brain thought 11 p.m. And I think because I'm a stand up comedian, to me, 11 p.m. made more sense than 11 a.m., right? So I messed up advertising 11 p.m. And then I was like, Paxton was like, are you ready to go live? I was like, what? It's like, no, I'm not. So, but we did. We went live at 11 a.m. I pulled it off. So I wanted to do this live too because I already advertised it. Dumb. But anyway, I'm not gonna insult myself. It was a faux pas, and my ADD has a lot to do with it. I'm gonna blame my ADD for everything. Okay. So yeah, so that's why I'm doing the live so late now because I totally misunderstood. But I love that you guys can make it this late. And of course, when we do the show, the podcast, which will air January 27th, we're going to probably do it at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it's friendly for all time zones, right? We don't do it too late, too early. Um, so yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And if you guys, do you guys have any suggestions of what I can do? Anything that you would like to see or you would like to hear about? I take suggestions from you guys, or any guests that you think, I could get that you'd be interested in watching. That would be amazing. And I see Dave, I passed Grace's neighborhood with flying colors, 101 with flying colors. Yes, it will be time zone friendly for sure. We decided to do it at 5 p.m. Pacific time, which would be 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then I think Canada, correct me if I'm wrong, Howard, but you guys are 2 hours ahead. So that's going to be 7 p.m. on Saturdays. We're going to air it on Saturdays. Um, it's going to be a lot of fun. The production value is going to be amazing because I have uh, my co-producers in this project. And I love the fact that, the State of Grace is my brand. It's been my brand for like the last 4 years. And I love that Paxton was the one suggested that we needed to do something where all my talents, all the things that I'm interested in would be in one under one umbrella kind of thing, rather than doing a million different things. So again, this broadcast is going to make you think, it's going to make you cry, and it's going to make you laugh. So it's got it all, baby. It's a roller coaster on the State of Grace. Ready for my first guest request? Yes. Okay. Shoot. Let's see. Let's see. Who? Shoot it. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Lydia. Oh my God. You totally read my mind because she is the one that I want as my first guest. Hello. And it's perfect because she has been sober for like 20 something years, I think. And she is an angel. I freaking love her. Okay. As you know, and I know you love her too, Dave. Yes. Great minds think alike. Totally. I think she would be the best first guest. So, yeah, definitely Lydia Cornell from Too Close for Comfort and Curb Your Enthusiasm. So she's very open about her journey, how she overcame, you know, substance abuse. So yes, definitely her. And then I definitely would like somebody who went through cancer, because I've been through breast cancer myself. So I would love for another cancer survivor. There's so many people that I know, as you know, guys, and the people that were on the podcast about like acting, writing, and comedy. Uh, those guests, I'm going to bring them here on the podcast, but of course the point of view is different. It's like overcoming challenges and helping the audience or helping ourselves, all of us, sharing tips on how we overcame all this, so we can help each other, because that's the whole spirit of this podcast, helping each other. Because I feel like humanity, rather than dividing ourselves into different, groups, Republicans, Democrats, the whatever, Christian, non-Christian, Jewish, non-Jewish. No, we need to all unite because we're all sharing the same human experience. And that's the spirit of this podcast. And my co-producers are on the same page. And Lydia, yes, she's a great guest. She's been on my Love at First Laugh podcast like 3 times, I think. So, yes, she's going to be my first guest. I hope she says yes. You guys, like, just, whenever I'm going to ask her, like, probably next week. And so I'll let you know, and you guys can like be like, oh, yeah, we want you on Grace's podcast so we can interact with you. So, yeah, I did her podcast, God Shots, a few months ago, and it was amazing. She's also an amazing host, and an incredible human being, a beautiful human being. So, my girl Lydia is going to be here. Cancer survivor Julia. Oh, really? Julia Louis Dreyfus? I didn't know. Wanda Sykes is also a cancer survivor. There's so many people that in the entertainment industry that are specifically breast cancer survivors. It's mind-boggling. Um, I think Cynthia Nixon also, Melissa Etheridge. Like, there's so many. Oh my God! If I Google it, it's going to be a huge list. So yes, and not just cancer, like Christina Applegate with, I think she's suffering from MS, and so there's so many people that I would love to have on the podcast, and and also I'd love to have people that can offer solutions, like nutritionists and health, like doctors even. Rita, yes, Rita Wilson. Yes, yes. for that, I have to grow the following, which is one of the things that this production company is going to help me with because they're great at that. So I need to grow the following and I need to get to 800. And what I'm going to do is for the subscribers and then the people that subscribe, the new ones, we're going to have like an event at some point next year, a special event for just those people, like a kind of like a private stream. So we're thinking about that. Robin Quivers. Yes. Yes, she was also, that's right. That's Howard Stern's sidekick. Yes, she also, there's so many. It's insane. I'm telling you, it's insane. I don't know why I'm doing this. I have like a mind explosion every so often. So I love all the suggestions and and anything else that you guys, you can DM me any ideas or any guests that you would like to have to see on the podcast. I will definitely bring them on. This side looks really, I'm so vain. Let me tell you, while I'm talking, I'm looking at how I look and I'm like, I should have put the light this way or that way. I'm so picky, I'm telling you. Sofia Vergara, I know she had thyroid cancer. I think I can't pronounce. It's 11 p.m. for God's sake. She had cancer when she was like 19, I think. Very young. Joan London. Oh wow. I love the list. Yeah, there's so many. Oh my gosh. We're gonna start with Lydia. Then I think that hey Jose, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. It's all my favorite people are here. What? I love it. So Jose, we are, and actually you guys need to tell me. I am good. I'm good. I would just like shooting the shit here. Whoops, can I say the S word in YouTube? Because YouTube is like very strict on the word. But so Jose, I'm announcing basically my podcast, which is gonna include all the different podcasts that I do. It's gonna be all in one. It's gonna be like a talk show and I have a co-producer. I have sidekick, so to speak. I have the Chewy to my Chelsea, or the Guillermo to my Jimmy. So I have him. He's really great, and I'm gonna have yes, yes. So I am so excited because I needed somebody to take me to the next level because I do all these podcasts. I did Love at First Laugh with celebrities and people high up in the industry. I did a few episodes of Living Well, which, as the title is self-explanatory. Then I Heart My Narc with a Broken Heart was another one that I did with Al Benet. Then what else? Couch comedy podcast that I only have on my fan site. Um, I mean, it's like I have 4 podcasts. So we're like, why don't we put everything in one under the state of grace? And Jose, you missed this, but the state of grace is actually like a double thing where it is the queendom of Queen Grace, right? The state of grace. And it's also what it means to you. What is your state of grace, your ideal state of being? That's where your state of grace is. And it can be different for different people, right? Like to me, it's a state of like love, peace, and happiness and joy, regardless of my circumstances. So to me, that is my state of grace. So it can be different for everybody. Of course, it's different for, somebody would be like, my state of grace is if I'm financially secure and I feel like really cool and happy. So it could be anything. So, what is your state of grace, which is your ideal state of being? And I'm typing this because that's, I'm kind of like creating with you guys here. Um, so, and the main guest, Jose, I'm gonna sorry for if peace of mind, stability. Yes, love it. That's your state of grace, and it's a wonderful state of grace. Um, it, I'm with you on the peace, absolutely, and stability, totally. I'm with you. Yes. Um, I love it. Beautiful. So Jose, we're gonna invite guests like I used to have on Love at First Laugh, the podcast where I invited celebrities, people high up in the entertainment industry. But this this podcast is gonna be like they have to share a challenge that they had to overcome so they can help all of us maybe see how they overcame their challenges and maybe give us ideas on how to overcome our challenges or inspire us to overcome our challenges. I mean, I want this podcast to be about humans helping humans, basically, because in the state of division that we are in the world, and we've always been in division, I feel like the way that we can make a difference is if instead of fighting we just um I don't want to say promote, but we exude love and unity and peace and right. So, oh, Lisa Alvarado, absolutely, that's my girl. I love her. Yes, Lisa, for sure. Um, so yeah, so that's what the podcast is about. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, Jose, I'm going to catch you up. We talked about, I'm going to have segments like health and fitness because that's important, but fun. Everything is going to be fun. We're going to make you think, we're going to make you cry, we're going to make you laugh. Um, then a travel blog, places that you guys can visit that are fun, and I'll just shoot with my new 4K camera, which I'm so excited. Then there's going to be a segment, can you top this? And I'm going to take your stories, okay? So I'm going to tell my story or what guys have told me that is insane or weird stories, and then can you top it? So the audience, will try to top it. And then we have Consuelo's court from the Tias. Consuelo is very judgy, so she's going to have her own court and she's going to judge everybody. There's not going to be anybody that's not going to be judged. Then we're going to have another quantum nerds. We're going to talk about quantum physics, but for dummies, because that's my level. And then we're going to have like short clips like I have on my fan side. And you, Jose, have seen a bunch of them. So I'm going to transfer some of those like short clips. Yes, Stephanie, of course, Stephanie, she's going to come on the show. And of course, as Marisa, you know she has to, of course, Stephanie. Yes. um so yeah, and she's gonna mess up Consuelo's court. She's gonna do that and totally give her side eye, because we give each other side eye. We love doing the Tias. It's so much fun, you guys. It is stupid. I think she broke character a couple of times when we were shooting because I did something stupid and she just broke character. It's like we have so much fun and we just flow really well. It's just so easy to shoot with her. It's amazing. Bombastic side eye. Yes, I know. We give each other like like total like these faces that yeah, like did you just hear what she said? And we think the other one's not looking, but they are. It's insane. It's just so much fun to be. We're like she's inspired in her mom, and I'm inspired in my mom too. So we're both channeling our moms, which is so easy. It's just such an ease to it, and so fun. So if you guys have any suggestions on what I could do, what you would like to see on this talk show format. Yeah, I'm totally open. And I would love for you guys to be on January 27th at 5 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to release the first episode. We're actually going to be live and then be rolling, certain segments that we have to shoot, like the travel blog or my little series or, whatever we need to shoot. I might even do, I was thinking about, since I'm a swim teacher, to do some fun swim lessons, but just silly stuff and goofy water stuff. So, and if you see me dressed teaching swimming, it's like you think, oh, she's in a bikini. No, I have a rash guard, I have swim pants, I have swim socks. Okay. I have my swim cap and my goggles. I look like a swimming nun. You cannot see, the only skin you can see literally is this and some of my face and this. That's it. Everything else is covered. My feet, everything. Because I don't want the sun. I'm very light skinned, so I freckle a lot. So I don't want to ruin my skin. So I put like zinc. So I'm like look like a ghost nun, the ghost of a nun. That's how I look. So yes, we're gonna shoot some of that. We're gonna shoot me probably learning some new sports that I'm really bad at. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that. And so I'll have a production team that will go shoot stuff. So don't feel like it's got to be in studio or anything. If you have anything that you want to see that we have to go shoot it somewhere, great. Like, would you like to see? I don't know. I'm just putting this out there, like museums in LA or any festival in LA or music in LA or music is kind of hard because of the copyrights, but anything that you want to see that's public and we can shoot and we're not going to get in trouble, that I can do. And I'd love to do that for you guys. So, um, so you know me, so you know what I do and you know what I like. You guys are like my best friends. Like I have my best friends here. Um, the Magic Castle, yes. If I get releases from like the magicians, that would be fun. I interview on the magicians. Great idea. I love that. Yeah, like maybe go to like certain places, like the Castle, and what else? Maybe a comedy club too. We can do a comedy club, and that could be part of the travel blog, so to speak. I love that. Let me put it on my notes. The Magic Castle. I'm going to Carmel. Sorry if it moves. It's me typing. Um, so I'm going to Carmel next week. So I'm going to shoot a bunch of stuff there. I'll see how it goes. Let's see how I shot with that camera already. So it's amazing. I love my new camera. So I know how to use it. I'm kind of like nerdy, so I learn really fast. So but we'll see, because now it's outside. I shot inside before, so this is outside. I just bought it. So I will shoot as much as you can, and so you'll be there with me and Carmel. So I think Carmel is going to be the first one that I'm going to do, and that will kind of force me to travel once a month or something to go places to show you guys. So which is what I want to do anyway, and yeah. So anything else that you guys want to see, I would love to hear from you. And yeah, yeah, it would be amazing to hear from you. As you can see, look at that. CBS Television City. Oh, yeah, that's a great place. Yes, I'm writing it down. As you can see, I have an old school telephone. You know why? You want to hear my brain, how stupid I am? So I'm always scared. Like, what if the battery goes out and there's an earthquake or something, and I ran out of battery? Oh, I can call on my phone, my landline. It's not going to work anyway. But I don't know why I've had that for years, and I should get rid of it because it's pointless. But in my brain, it makes me feel safe. What? Isn't it funny how we play tricks with our minds? We're so crazy sometimes. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. Yeah, it's a plan B, but it's kind of like a plan B that might not work. And it doesn't actually work. I don't know it doesn't have a tone anymore. I think it's dead. But yes, I have my old school telephone. Oh my God. Remember you guys when the cell phones were like this big? They were so cute. It was like, hello. Oh my God, I remember that way back, way, way back. They were huge. Or two cell phones, yes. Yeah, it's just expensive to have two cell phones with the I have Verizon and it's like $83 a month and that's like a good deal that I got, but if I add another one with service, I should actually have one for the bros and one for the hoes, right? That's what they say. Yeah, yeah, you do too. Like you have a landline also, Jose. That was for the dead because that phone is dead. This is for my hoes and my bros. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. Maybe it's not that expensive to have another cell phone. I don't know. Maybe with $20 I can have another cell phone. That would make me feel good. And also, it'd be good to have like my personal cell phone and then to have like more of a public cell phone or cell phone that I would I give to people that I don't want to deal with too much. I don't know. I'll figure it out. For the I would have one for my friends and one for the pains in the butt people that want my phone. It's 555-6924. That's my phone. Um, so any suggestions, any other suggestions that you guys want to see? I can't do lingerie. 555. Yes, you know it. Some people I'm sure don't realize what you're doing, but you know what I mean? And a personal one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I thought about that for a long time. A business one and a personal one. Um, yeah, I'm gonna find out. There's so much stuff I need to do. I can't say the S word here. My God. It's so hard to like be PG-13 for me. Sorry. It's a challenge. Let's put it that way. Do you guys know that that picture back there is actually uh, it has boobs? It's a woman coming out of a flower. I'm not going to show it on YouTube because they might cancel me. Oh, by the way, OF, which is the fan site, listen to this, Jose. Okay, so I did a live in a beanie with my blonde hair, right? Because I miss being a blonde, but that's okay. That's just, and I had like a t-shirt that showed a little bit of cleavage. They took it down because it said it had nudity. I'm like, did you see other people's profiles and what they, yes, on OF. I'm like, wait, what? I am not kidding. I was fully dressed and I contested it and they were like, it's a glitch on the algorithm 100%. And I contested it and they were like, no, sorry, it has nudity. I'm like, where? There's I don't do nudity. It's not on a live. So anyway, yeah, it's definitely a glitch. The computers just went crazy, but they took it down. So silly. Um, so yeah, so now I'm paranoid. If OF took a fully dressed video down, jeez, what? Oh, you guys. Yeah, it's like the computers, and I think Facebook is doing that also. Like they take down sometimes in TikTok and Instagram, they take down you posted a donkey against a sunset. It was removed for criminal activity? A donkey? What? Did it have drugs on it? Was it carrying drugs? What? Oh my. Like, no, it's insane. That was on OF, Jose? Or was it like somewhere else? That's insane. I don't understand. I think it's the computers. They're just like, it's a glitch. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's the same. Your donkey is my nudity. It's like there's no nudity. Was the donkey fully clothed? Probably not. Yeah, it probably had more clothes than I did. I'm sure. I'm telling you, it's like I love AI, but geez, sometimes it can be kind of dumb. It was. Donkey cleavage is a no-no. That is funny. That is hilarious, Dave. Yeah, that's like that's insane. A donkey on a sunset. What? That I just don't get it. It was hung missing. Oh my god. Well, maybe that's what it was. Oh my god, you guys are making me cough. It's so funny. That is insane. Oh my gosh. No nudity. Bye bye. Yeah, exactly, right? That's insane. A naked donkey. Who animals are naked. Wow, no, really? Wow, I cannot. Sometimes there's some words on OF. Like I was trying, I have the SHITISM show. Yes, but that's what they thought you were promoting something that wasn't what you were promoting at all, but yes, that's probably what it is. Wow, crazy. Oh my goodness. No donkey badunka. Yeah, definitely no. That's a no-no. Oh, guys, this is insane. But OF, like I posted the word SISHIT. Um you can't say yes. When I was introducing a character, I said meet Dr. Lupe. And I was like, it was like, no, it contains words that you can't post. I was like, what? And then I realized it was meat, but I did not realize until, because I changed different words and it drove me nuts. And sorry, I have a hair on my lips. From here, I have hair. My hair, I shed like crazy. I put, yes, you can change it. And the word SHIT, you can't put it on OF. I don't know. It's crazy. So I had to change the name of my show and I put the poop image, the emoji, and I put the poop emoji and ISM. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. And now that my hair is black, it shows and it drives me crazy. When I was blonde, it didn't show as much in my like in the bathroom when my hair when I shed hair, it shows, because my tiles are like light. But when I had blonde hair, you couldn't tell. But now you can tell that I shed. Um, depends where to, like what do you mean? Where to, like where you put the word or yeah. Right. Now that you know the blonde thing, like you can shed like crazy and you can't tell. Yes. Um yeah, I miss being a blonde. I don't miss the chemicals to be blonde, but oh, really? Wow. And it drives me crazy like it said no nudity, but only OF has a lot of nudity and like on their free pages. So I was like, I'm not even naked. And you're saying nudity is not allowed? You miss having blonde hair too? Oh, I know. Yeah. So, in feed or notes in the chat also. Yeah. You have to be careful also in the chat and the DMs on OF. And also Instagram. They kind of like, are you sure you want to send that? I'm like, you can't even like tease a friend because they're like, you know, you're bullying them. It's like, no, I'm not. They're my friend, you stupid. But I just on Avatar and Banner. What? Are you serious? But like on my news feed, I get a lot of that on OF. Yeah, on no, definitely. No, I don't on my avatar and the banner at all. Um some girls don't do nudity, but they have nude feeds is different. Well, mine was on the news feed, and allegedly it was nudity, which was not. So I don't get it. Oh yeah, Twitter X is not strict. I heard that. Oh, when you say meet, they think you're soliciting. That's right. That's why. Yes. And so that's illegal, I guess, right? Is it illegal? Prostitution is illegal. I'm lost because I know it's legal in some states in Vegas, right? But yeah, the P word. We're gonna say the P word because I don't want to get censored. Um, so yeah, that's crazy. The word meat. Yeah, you have to be careful with that one. And there's other words too that are really weird. Young, really? Oh, because of children. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that one, yeah, but just crazy. Papaya, yes. Papaya. We're gonna call it papaya. I like it. I love papaya. Exactly. That's what they think. They think it's just, yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like you don't know what it's hard to not know. That's the hard thing. It's like you find out the hard way. And when they take down your content or whatever, they give you a warning, and it's you mean well and you don't mean anything illegal, and it's weird. Yeah, it's really weird, you guys. Oh my God. I know. It's exhausting. But you know what? I am all for like taking care of making sure that there's no illegal activities, or making sure that people are safe more than anything. That's my main thing, that people are safe. But it gets really ridiculous at some point, there's really so, but I understand. No joking on, oh, really? On DUs. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Did I ever joke? Yeah, no, I figured it's on OF. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I ever joked about that. I don't think, maybe on the lives. On the lives, I'm not sure. Like, I don't think you did a meme and they took it down. Oh, goodness. Yeah, they probably did. But see, actually, you know what? Okay. So I read the community guidelines to see about the nudity. It didn't say anything about nudity. And it says like very little about what you can't do or post. And so it's very confusing when they take down a post that you think it's okay and it's not even on their community guidelines. So it's really weird. It's super duper weird. So, so you guys, I know it's late and you have no idea how much I appreciate your presence today. Yeah, some are explained, some are not. I am so happy to be interacting with you, and I can't wait for you guys to see the first episode of the State of Grace podcast. Can't wait. And I really appreciate you and your support so, so much. And I will probably do one live a week or something on YouTube. Yeah, it's going to be so fun. And I think I'm going to do lives here on YouTube. Of course, on OF, I do every now and then. Grace Tia Fraga, yes. Uh, I'm gonna do I always do an OF. They're fun. There's a lot of fun people. It's just like the ones that are like, "Can you show this?" Can you show? It's like, no, I don't do that. It's like you have to explain. I'm a comedian. But anyway, it's like, did you read my bio? Did you read that I put no explicit content? Well, but they don't. But anyway, so I'm gonna do more here once a week. And I think the podcast, we're going to drop it once a month because it's going to be a lot of work. Eventually, maybe more. I don't know. Once you start um, producing more and you can get paid a little bit by YouTube. It's really nice. My own one fan. Yeah, like the Tias. The Tias had one fan. Did you watch the trailer? They do OF in this huge underwear that we bought. We were laughing so hard when we saw that. It was like a tent. It was huge. And we only had one fan and we lost the one fan. And we were very upset. So we stopped doing OF. So yeah, it's oh my God, you have more than one fan, Dave. You know that. We all love you. All of us love you. You're amazing. You're like the most supportive and sweetest person ever. Um and all of you are. You guys are great. You're like my guys. You're my dudes. My dudes. Grace's dudes. It's Jose, Howard, and Dave. Grace's dudes. That's it. I'm gonna call you Grace's dudes from now on. Yes, you're my dudes. So whenever you show up on the podcast, those are my dudes. They're here. My dudes are here. So, all right, my loves. I know it's late and I am going to hit the sack. I went to dinner with a friend to catch up and he paid for dinner, which was really nice. He treated me and it was super fun to see him. I haven't seen him in a long time. And when you talk a lot and then you get tired. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys. Happy holidays. And I can't wait to see you guys hit the sack out. It's like you bad, bad, bad. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Happy holidays. I will see you guys for sure next year in January or next week on YouTube. I don't know. I might stream from Carmel. I don't know. We'll see. I'll surprise you guys. So awesome. So you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. You made me laugh and I really appreciate that very much. All right. Mwah. Have a wonderful night.